Yeah, for anybody that watches my videos, you know I'm always jumping around. But part of it is trying to figure out what goes where, and when you figure it out, then get it, then ordering it, and so on. But this is about the T-top. If you're going to put a T-top on, I'm going to show you the pieces. I mean, I just figured this out. I've been thinking about it for a long time. And then I went upstairs where I put all my parts that I take off and I forget about them. And I found these parts. So again, you don't want to put a hearse T-top on because they leak like a sieve. But anyway, this is a 79 Fitcher's T-top. So if you get it, if you buy one off a car, make sure you can try to get it where they cut it down to here. And I'll explain why. Somewhere down here. You don't need that much. You only need it this much. So starting here, you're gonna need this piece. And it goes right here. And the reason you need that is the weather stripping is going to come down. It's going to go into this channel. And it's going to end here somewhere. Again, you're going to, I'm mumbling, but you're going to need a weather stripping kit also. But they sell those. But these are the pieces, they do not sell this that I can find. So make sure you get this piece. On the other side, so you got one on this side and one on that side, they're opposites. This is what it looks like. So on the opposite side, you're going to need this piece. That's how it looks. It's got a little rubber backing piece on here, or maybe that's sealant. I don't know, but I could. You'll never be able to find that. You're gonna have to make your own. But this piece goes here. Like that. So these are the pieces you gotta get. Somebody selling a T-top, you're gonna have to track down these pieces. These pieces, I found them on, I think, Firebird Central. It's like $139 bucks. So you can get these for both. But these, you're gonna have to get used, as far as I know. So let me just set these aside. And by the way, these are they're gonna screw into here. Now, as for the plastic trim, they sell this also. There's one piece here. Then this is a full piece. Piece here. Then there's that. If you look around, there's like a Y piece that goes here. It goes here, here, and then into the above the windshield. So you need that piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of plastic trim. They sell that as a kit, I think Firebird Central. Now this, again, well, I don't know. Now there's a piece here. This piece of plastic is going to slip, as far as I know. I haven't put it together yet. But I'm pretty sure it's going to slip into here. So this is just a standard for, I'm pretty positive, for any Firebird Trans Am. This is metal. Looks like this. So you need a left and a right for that. just going to zoom in. Because people have asked me, what does it take to put a T-top on? And I'll do the best I can. So you can't, just buying a T-top isn't the end of it. Let me see if I can get the camera out of the way. Out of the view. Zoom in a little bit. So again, I'm not going to take this apart until I'm done with the doors, because I want to take some more pictures, save the screws, and then try to remember where I put it all. So this piece here is held on with a screw right there. So there's a screw there and a screw here. This Y piece, I don't think has any screws. It's going to be captured by the piece of the windshield, that pillar. This is called a pillar. The pillar trim, and it slips into here. You can, I don't know if you can see it. Then there's this metal piece that holds the T-top. You gotta have that. But also, I've been reading on some other things. There's a capture plate for the T-top, if you can see where I'm at. Here, and there's one there. Let me zoom out of here. Let me see where I am. Yeah, I'm okay. And also, I found out, I think it's F-Body. There's a YouTube channel called F-Body. They sell parts. They stopped making videos about 5 years ago, but they show replacing this weatherstripping. But so right here, there's a clip. There's a clip here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 clips. You gotta have these clips. They don't sell these clips. I don't want to take it apart. It just looks like just a simple little clip. I mean, it's only about that big. I'll probably make another video when I take this apart. So, I guess that's it. And I think this weather stripping here, I think, ends right here. There's two, in this door, there's two like little plastic grommets somebody stuck in. I think that's if you have it. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like those hold this weather stripping. Why they're here, I don't know. I'll discover later. And I think that's it. And I did not, again, I have some videos on T-tops, on the T-top. I did not have to put any braces in here. But I would say keep the car on the ground when you do this. Not up in the air, because you don't want any flex. You want it sitting on the ground. And, you know, I have some videos on how me and my friend cut this. But you're going to have to cut all the way through, and then I think I have videos on that. And I guess that's it. Let's see if there's anything else about this T-top that I can think of right now. Oh, then you're going to have the headliner, which is the T shape. Not T, I guess it's more of a H shape. I don't have that yet, and I think that's going to slip in, you know, under this trim here. But those are the pieces you gotta have. And I also say, if you're gonna buy a T-top, get the original glass piece and try to find one that looks like it's in good shape. The one I've got is, and it's up there, and I packed it up the day I got it. I think this came off a gold car, so it's actually got like a gold piece here, which would be perfect for this special edition. Again, this is a long process. It takes money. In the beginning, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I just wanted the project. You know, I just wanted the project. I didn't want to buy a car that was already done. because what do? You get in and drive it around? That's not me. So I think that's it. But then if you watch a video on me sanding, buy one of these. In my opinion, I'm not a body person. I've never done it in my life. But buy one of these Dura blocks, and then I just made saw cuts in it, down to here, down to that lip, and you can just bend it around so you can get that shape. I was having trouble getting that shape, so if I just go over this primer, it's still not exactly perfect, but it's close. But this will show you. Anyway, make one of these. That's my opinion. And I think that's it on the T-top that I've discovered so far. And do real careful measurements. You know, I don't care where you measure from. I mean, you could measure from here, because that point's going to be the same, and figure out a point here, and cut them the same. And then, I guess I'm getting into a little bit further detail, but there's lead in here. So you want to sand this down, heat up, let the lead just drop off. You don't need to put lead back in. They have fillers now that replace lead. And then weld it back together. But I think that's it. So I'm going to go over it real quick. You need this piece. You gotta have that piece. They don't sell it. So before you even buy a T-top, see if you can get a hold of this piece that I was showing. This piece, this metal bracket that is attached with a screw right here. This plastic piece, the 4 clips I showed, and the Y piece, and that other pillar piece, and that pillar piece there. So I guess this is pillar 2, but that pillar piece is what you really need. So maybe that'll help somebody. So what do I think this would cost? To put a T-top on any car, any Firebird. This cost me, the T-top cost me $1,000, $1,000. It actually came from Canada. I met the guy I'm in Washington. I met him here on the edge of the border. I drove up there on the Washington side. These plastic pieces are about $250. This piece here, about $65 a side. This piece here, like I said, you can't even buy it. And the weather stripping is, with the weather stripping for this and the door and the cowl is $350. And I still haven't got the headliner. And they don't sell these clips. You got to get these clips. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm saying these things over and over because it took time for me to figure this out. So I think I got all the pieces now. And that's why I didn't want to tear it apart until I understood it. Oh, they also say, I saw on this F-body video, they said there's a metal plate in here. Right in these corners. So when I dig this apart, I'll find out. See if I can feel it. Anyway, there might be a metal plate. They sell that on I think on that F-body video they sell it. So there's also a metal plate, they say, right there and right there. I'm not sure what that does either. So that's my last T-top video until I get to putting the weather stripping in, I guess. And, and I can't do that until I paint. So I think I have one. I think this is the 5th video on a T-top. Okay, here's a view through the rear window. Show you how this goes together. Because I've never seen a T-top together. So again, here's the pillar metal that I showed on the other side. Here's another one I found upstairs. This one's all rusted. I'm just gonna sandblast it anyway. So they're opposites. I wanted to see how the weather stripping tied into this piece, and if I got rid of this big hole right here. So if I just lay this back in here. There's that big hole I'm talking about. So this piece, I tried it, but the cameraman did, so I tried it, I already know. Let me let go of this for a second. First of all, if you have one of these, you see that, if you can see that, there's a flange with a screw hole in it. And on this side, this should be curving, whatever side you're on, this should be curving towards you. So I'm going to put this where I know it goes, because I got those grommets. And it goes into this little flange right here. So just take this, I tried it. It's like I couldn't get it in, just go like this. How did I do that? Let me see. I was wrong. The curve goes, that curve goes into the dash. No, let me see. What do I do wrong here? Oh, I got the wrong one. I was wrong. This curve goes into the dash. So let's see if it covers that hole. You just slip it right down like that. Piece would be in the channel, and so that that covers that big hole. I've been wondering about that. And this goes like that. And so there is no, and then you put a screw in down. You put a screw in down here that I was showing you, but there is no screw hole up here. Well, there never was one. So I'm curious to see how that goes together later. So it goes in just like that. Push it all the way down. If it's all the way down, it lines up with the back of the dash. And I guess the screw hole should line up. That's it. I don't want to set it up, but that's it. On T-top. I went up to put those other pieces up in the storage, and I found these. So I guess I don't remember taking this out, but this must be non-T-top channel. for anybody that's interested. So if you have a regular door with no T-top, you have that piece, and then I found these up there. Looks like these slide together. There's a little lip right here. I guess I go like that. This slips into there. Yeah, that's how it goes. Non-T-top. See, this piece doesn't have that at the T-top, but it has that little return. Anyway, I find it interesting. Any mystery is interesting to me. Again, I can't help it. I went to put those pieces away. But this is just one more piece of the puzzle that I didn't. This piece is hanging down here. I don't know if you can see that. It's metal. For some reason I have two of them. They look like this. So that Y piece is going to slip under one of these. So that's the missing piece. The Y piece I don't have. I got that top piece. We got the side pieces. We got the channels. I got the rubber. We got new plastic coming. All I don't have is the headliner. Shit, you know, I think I had one. I threw it away. Maybe I had a dream. There was so much stuff around here, I cleared some stuff out. I was going to end it 5 times. But I decided to show you, I do have the weather stripping. Again, this stuff took me time to figure out. But I'll show you what the weather stripping looks like. And this came from 1A Auto on the net. It was the cheapest, but it had the most pieces. So anyway, this is, need to make sure you can see this. Let's see, how does this go? Something like that. So here's the pillar that has the short piece that goes like that, because there's actually a step in it. So the way it steps back goes. So that's that pillar. This is how the T-top rubber is going to look. This is what you want to find. So this is the corner, kind of distorted. Maybe that's what I was saying. There might be a piece of metal. So it looks like a corner of the back of the T-top. I'm not sure if I have this upside down. Let's see if I turn it over. Okay, so that starts on the short pillar side, up to the corner, over to the corner, down to the other pillar, weather recess channel, and then this piece goes down into what I was just showing, and gets hidden by that piece of, well, the piece of trim is going to butt into one of these sides, I think this side, and there's those holes. So this is the piece you need. And I got one for both sides, and then I got the door rubber, and then I got the cowl. I got the door, the T-top. Oh, the other thing I want to say. This is a 79, it's a 76 car, but it's a 79 T-top. So you want to order, I mean, obviously, you don't want to order 76 weather stripping. You want to order the Fisher T-top 79 kit. And the doors are the same, the hoods are the same, I think. I mean, up at the cowl, I guess you call it. So anyway, A1 Auto. I'm getting old, it's hard to get up. I kind of miss being young when I was like a freaking Hercules Superman. Okay, I just thought I'd throw this in. If you're going to add a T-top and you're in the 70 to 76 range, you probably want to get the Honeycomb rims. Well, this comes with a, get the light closer. Again, these are things I just discover. But there's a metal ring inside here. It's like underneath this. And I might have to rebuild that somehow. But I haven't got to there yet. But anyway, this thing snaps into there. You can see this one's broken. But the point I'm getting at is you can buy these. And you can probably find some used rims. But this ring right here, if it's out of shape, you're going to have to fix it somehow. This one looks okay, but I think there's another one that doesn't. I'm either going to have to, I've been thinking about this. I could probably just weld a new, like a washer or a ring around there. But the idea is you want to get this in the center. So you might have to fix that. That's what I'm getting at. And like I was saying before, this is like a, I don't remember the term now, but this is a polyurethane or something. It might have some cracks in it. You can repair this. This is not structural. And they sell paint, spray paint for this, and you're going to have this metal ring. I know I covered this before. I haven't took this ring off yet. But it looks like it dents real easy. And I don't have a screwdriver next to me. So Honeycomb rims, you're going to need this ring if you want to go stock. They sell Honeycomb rims all aluminum. But I'm trying to stay as stock as possible. All aluminum and a bigger size. But if you want to use these, you're going to need this ring, which hides the balancing weights. You're going to need this cap. It doesn't really matter if these have a few cracks, you can patch that. And this piece here is also this poly plastic of some type, which I think I can make out of, I have a video where I made one out of I think it was silicone and I can't remember now. So if you go back to my video on the AC delete box, I made a rubber gasket that is I would say it's comparable to this stuff. So that's it. And the weird thing is that this piece here, it gets hidden by that. So maybe that is just to hold this. Oh, and I don't think this is the right one. I can't find for sure, but I think with my car, that's red. Of course, I could paint it gold. Anyway, that's it. I always say that's it. I always say it. Well, I realized I was in too close, but this is the ring I was talking about. This holds this hides the weights. I want to get a screwdriver. What the heck? Anybody that's doing this is going to want to know the same thing as I want to know. So if you want a perfect ring, you're probably going to have to buy a new one. This has got some dents in it. This is the missing rim. I had to buy a rim. I have 3 other ones, the gold ones, but I don't have the 4th. But this is the first time I ever took one of these off. Let's see what happens. Be careful, I guess, because you don't want to dent it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So if you buy these online or something, it looks like these clips actually slip in place, but good luck. I'm sure they don't sell those. But that's what the back looks like. So the best way to get these off, I just did it, is put the screwdriver right in that slot. And again, this will hide the weights that you're going to need to balance. So let's see if I can put it back on. I guess, let me do it the way you're supposed to. Let me get a rubber hammer. Actually, I don't have a rubber hammer. I got this like dead blow. It's got sand in it. It looks like it needs to go that way. There's a piece in here that looks like it needs to be pushed in. So you can see, again, it's good to have a piece of junk to practice with. I think this has to go in. And look at this other side. See that? There's a piece that has to go in the rim. Anyway, now you know what to look out for. These things aren't, I mean, they're really fragile. You see that lip right there? That's what I was getting hung up on. They all look about the same. Not sure what I did wrong. So now you know, it looks like, my guess is, this one has been flattened. So you'd have to get a screwdriver in there and raise it up. Yeah, I hate to do unfinished videos, but I was playing with this. Looks to me the best way to fix this, take a screwdriver and bend that piece that way. Gotta be like a space in between these. So that one looks okay, that one looks halfway decent. Again, I'm just guessing. This is a pretty sturdy piece of metal. I'm not sure how to grip it. Or you could do that. See what happens now. In fact, I can tell that one's gonna work. That one's gonna work. It's got like a round edge, so it's supposed to go in. I'll start with the worst one. I think this is the worst one. Kind of hit it that way, it looks like. And the last one, I guess this thing kind of distorts. Good luck not bending these rings. That's it.